What's going on? It's your boy G, and welcome back to another episode of the G Files, man. Today's episode, we are going to be reviewing Venom, There Be Carnage. Now, I've been super hyped about this movie ever since the trailer came out, because y'all know me, I love the Spideyverse, and being able to see not only Venom, but now Carnage, bro, has me super hyped. So, without further ado, let's jump into the vid. But before we do, I need you guys to do me one huge favor, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Any bit of support is greatly appreciated. You could be watching anything on YouTube right now. You decided to check this video out, so I appreciate y'all. Without further ado, let's jump into the review. Alright, so y'all know me, man. I like to start with love. So what did I really like about this movie? I liked everything. So now, no movie is perfect, right? But there's so many aspects to the movie that I really liked, from just how focused it was in the storyline to Eddie and Venom's bond that, you know, has strengthened and got tested within the runtime of this movie, man. Which was only like an hour and 30 minutes. It wasn't super long. The action scenes were hype. They was moving super fast. Like, everything was going on super hype. I was tuned in on the edge of my seat, bro, the whole entire time of the movie. It really allowed you to get immersed, bro, without the sense of like things dragging along within the story. I think they do a really good job with pacing in this movie, while also adding new elements like Carnage's origin story, more so Cletus than Carnage itself. But even then, bro, like, it was so many things like that I really like, from like the art style of, like, you know, just the, you know, crazy man scribbles, and just the world that we were able to step in while we were learning about Cletus's story, bro. Because understanding, getting inside of the mind of like a serial killer, bro, is really wild, bro. But overall, I think Woody Harrelson did a very good job in this movie of really embodying, you know what I'm saying, like what the Carnage character, or the Carnage avatar, or whatever you want to call it, like the perfect match for Carnage. Like, he really embodied that in this film. And with that, I love like the little 3 tropes, or whatever you want to call it, that were, you know, a part of this movie, from, you know, from the bonds that Cletus and Eddie, you know, have, at least in Cletus's eyes, you know, of him just wanting to be accepted, wanting to be his friend, right, to Shriek and the cops relationship, as far as, you know, Shriek wanting vengeance for, you know, the cops shooting her. And then you have, you know, Carnage and Venom being father and son, or, you know, Venom is Carnage's father. I don't know whichever way I said it, but y'all get the point of what I'm saying. Like, I love the different aspects that, you know, play a factor very smoothly, and you have an easy understanding of, like, you know, what's happening, why it's happening, and nothing feels rushed. Everything feels like it's happening in its appropriate time. Like, all the moments that, you know, are supposed to hit actually hit, which is crazy. And this movie is just super dope, bro. Now, one thing about this movie that I really, you know, not necessarily like I didn't like, because there's not really things that I didn't like, but that I kind of wish could have been better, is Carnage, bro. Carnage was, like, you know, going crazy, but there wasn't like super carnage like that, like I thought it was going to be. And this movie is rated, you know, PG-13, so obviously, you know, they can't go super crazy. And he was doing some, you know, major damage, but I feel like it was more so damage to vehicles rather than people. And, you know, that might be just a little nitpicky from my side, just because I know what Carnage can do. But I don't know, I was like, I kind of wanted a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And then I just really hope that Carnage's story doesn't really end here, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a way to bring him back, that would be dope in a different form. But if it also ends here, I mean, that's fine. They did the job, you know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about some of these fights. So all the fights, you know, happen pretty much at night, like how I expected in a Venom movie, just because, you know, they can hide a little bit more stuff and make up for just how crazy the animations and stuff is within like the darkness of the film. Now, one thing that I did notice after, you know, not only watching Venom There Be Carnage, but the first initial Venom movie, the win conditions against a symbiote is kind of whack to me. A lot of times they end up in the same type of situation, you know what I'm saying, because the only thing that could really kill them is sound and fire, or one of them eating the other one. So going into that, like in the midst of like me initially watching it, it wasn't such a big deal to me. But initially, like after I watched the movie and started thinking about it, I was like, man, like I wish the win conditions were like a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, because there's so many different ways that you can end the movie. But for, you know, for symbiotes to die in such similar ways, and, you know, not just the Venom movies, but also like in the old Spider-Man movies, it's just like, dang, like that kind of sucks. But besides all that, bro, this movie was freaking great.
What's going on, team? I know you guys are enjoying the video right now, but I want to let you guys know that not only are we making videos like this every day, Monday through Friday here on YouTube, but we're streaming on Twitch. We're having these conversations. I want to see you guys in the chat so we can talk about all this stuff live, man. We got a dope community over there, and I would love you guys to join. So check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. Link is in the description. Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the chat. Back to the video.
My favorite part of the movie is just like, you know, Venom and Eddie having their talks, bro. Like in the midst of normal conversation and in public, and just like their overall relationship in general. I think Venom is freaking hilarious. And just like the way that he speaks, because he has no filter whatsoever. And it's freaking hilarious. But in the end, he still like wants the best for Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like in the beginning of the movie, like Eddie and Venom are at like somewhat of a super low point. Well, at least Eddie is, based on like, you know, his relationships, you know, with his ex and stuff like that. But as they go along, like their bond gets strong. They even go through a whole freaking breakup that is not only just funny but also touching, because it's like, yo, like, yo, nah, like you're really my mans, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need me, I need you type of beat. So it was really dope to see that. And just like the struggle to, like, you know, live in harmony, bro. Like that's one thing about symbiotes that, you know, can get overlooked sometimes. It's just like, you know, they just really wanted to be able to live in harmony, and it's not easy, bro, because they need to eat brains, bro, and you know, you can't just be out here eating anybody's brain. Now the last thing I want to talk about is possibly like the most mind-blowing thing that, you know, happened in this movie, and it happened at the end. Y'all know how Marvel does, bro. So officially, bro, Venom has entered the MCU, you know, through the end credit scenes where Venom basically tells Eddie that, you know, he's keeping secrets from him because, you know, there's billions and millions of years of information from, you know, the Venom and the symbiote hive mind that, you know, will basically like destroy Eddie's mind if he gave him full access to it. So in the midst of him doing that, this is just my theory, but I think he gets transported to the main universe. You know what I'm saying? I think this is something based off of what happens at the end of the Spider-Man No Way Home movie. I think this will be, you know, I think this will be an effect of that, just based off like, you know, how it translated. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts. I'll probably do like a whole nother deep dive on that, at least, or talk about it on stream at some point. But you know, I love this movie, bro. I really do. And I think personally, I think this is like my favorite Marvel movie that I've seen this year. Not to say that it's the best, but just like my favorite like watch that I've had. You know, I've really enjoyed this movie. So that's why I'm giving Venom to a 90 out of 100 G5 score, bro. This joint was top tier. The animation was great. The fights was great. It was hilarious. So, but that's all I got, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, smack that like button down below for your boy. Subscribe to the channel for more. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all be easy. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep growing. So you're going to be your boy G. I'm gone. Peace.